So solve these simultaneous equations. As you can see, they are both linear equations because they're both just x or y. There's nothing squared here. We're going to start by using the elimination method. You've got two options, either elimination or substitution. It's a completely personal choice which you prefer. This video will look at elimination. To solve equations, we can only have one letter that we don't know. Currently, we've obviously got 2, which is why we need 2 equations. So to eliminate, what you're going to do is choose, do I want to cancel out the x's or the y's? It doesn't technically matter which, but there's normally always an easier option. If you have a look, in this case, we've got both 2y. Because they're both the same quantity of y, it would be easier to make those cancel each other out, wouldn't it? Because they're already the same, I can leave the equations as they are. I then need to decide, am I going to add or subtract the 2 equations in order to cancel out the 2 y's? So you can use the acronyms same sign subtract or different sign add. Do you see how we've got a minus 2y and a plus 2y? That means different signs, so we need to add them. 4x plus 7x is 11x. Minus 2y plus 2y is obviously 0, those should cancel. And then 14 plus 19 is 33. So you see how we're left with now just an equation with only one letter. Again, doesn't matter if it's x or y, just as long as you've only got one. At this point, I just solve it as normal. How do I get from 11x to x? Well, I obviously need to divide by 11. So I get x is just 3. What you're going to do, and this is the same for substitution or elimination method, is you're going to choose one of your 2 original equations and you're going to substitute in the value of x in this case. So I'm just going to choose equation 1 just because it's smaller. So sub x equals 3 into equation 1. So where I've got an x, I'm going to write 3. So I've got 4 times 3 minus 2y equals 14. Now do you see how I've got an equation with only y in it? So now I can solve this for y. So actually that's obviously going to be 12. I'm actually going to add the 2y to make it positive. So I've got 14 plus 2y. I'm going to take away 14, so that's going to be minus 2 is equal to 2y, and divide by 2, so y is minus 1. So there are your solutions. You should have a number for x and y. X is 3, y is minus 1. If you found this helpful, make sure to check out the GCSE Maths Pro YouTube channel where I have full videos going into more detail. Link is in my bio.